What's up, guys? It's Nathaniel Belangitao here. We're at Roots BJJ. We got AJ, Aldrin, Javier with us today. Okay, man, let's dive right into it. So, why jiu-jitsu?
So the main reason why I decided to do jiu-jitsu was because I did 2 years of judo in high school, which mainly focused on the stand-up. And to be honest, my ground game was severely lacking, so I decided to join BJJ to kind of compensate and kind of get more familiar with being in uncomfortable situations, as well as just being more versatile in what I was able to kind of cover with my weaknesses.
Okay, cool. So how long have you been doing jiu-jitsu?
With jiu-jitsu, I'd probably say maybe 6 months total with practice time.
Okay, so Roots is your first jiu-jitsu gym?
It's my second.
Second? Okay.
Yeah,
okay, so you weren't at the other one too long then, because I've known you about 6 months.
Yeah. It wasn't that long. And then at my old gym, we only practiced 2 times a week. And there was no open mat, so it was start and end, and then it was pretty strict with you had to leave right as the timer ended. So.
Okay, so they're on a pretty
tight schedule.
Pretty tight
schedule. It was a shared space.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense, absolutely. Cool, yeah. So, how long did you said you did judo for 2 years?
Yeah, I did judo for 2 years in high school. Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like that helped you coming into jiu-jitsu? Like there was some level.
Yeah,
maybe a little bit higher than the next white belt, or like.
I would say it definitely helped a lot since I was already comfortable in the gi, and then getting like lapel sleeve grips was pretty normal, and then just overall how it feels in the gi, the environment of how the classes go. It's pretty similar. It's warm-ups, it's drills, and then you practice a little bit, and then you do some live rolling. So structure is pretty similar, so it's easy, pretty simple transition. Okay,
right on. Do you think your judo background kind of flowed into your jiu-jitsu? Like,
I would say at first, for sure.
I mean, like, sorry, aside from like, because I just asked that question, but like aside from like your grips, do you think like once you hit the mat, your judo experience kind of helped you roll into your jiu-jitsu?
Oh, for that, I would say it's kind of the complete opposite.
Okay.
Because as soon as I hit the mat, we were always told to like face the ground and then break, and to make sure that our back didn't hit the ground. But in jiu-jitsu, if you do that, you immediately give up your back. Right. And I kind of just repeatedly kept doing that over and over again, exposing my back. And that was kind of it was a give and take going from judo to jiu-jitsu. My stand-up was good, but my ground game was very like backwards.
Okay, so going into it, you had a couple of bad habits.
Yeah, for sure.
Like specific to one sport instead of trying to mix them both together now.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you like jiu-jitsu compared to judo? Do you have a preference?
I would say now I definitely like jiu-jitsu more, as I feel like the longevity in the sport is also a lot better than judo. Since if I looked at my judo senseis, they were very sore. There were a lot of things that happened in their judo career that made them less capable as they were getting older. But in jiu-jitsu, like there's a bunch of people that are getting farther in age but still perform really high and still can enjoy it a lot.
Okay, yeah, I absolutely agree. I mean, look at Professor Joey, for example.
Exactly.
I mean, double my age, wipes the mat with me every single roll. When you walked into that gym, what were you expecting? And then, was it what you expected?
I would say in my first gym, I don't really know what to expect. I mean, I expected just bowing to everyone, and then because judo had a really strong like respect, and we had especially at our high school, we had a particular like showing respect to the higher belts and everyone of higher rank. So I was expecting that, but at my first gym, it was pretty lax, kind of similar to this one. There was still a respect to the higher belts, of course, but it wasn't as strict. And then there were mats, and it was honestly, I've been lucky with that every jiu-jitsu like class or environment I've been in, it's always very welcoming, very family feeling. But it's a lot of you have their back and they have your back. It's very reassuring. I've always been comfortable in these situations because of the amazing people that were in these environments, especially here at Roots as well.
Right on.
It's very nice.
Cool. Okay, so that kind of went into the next question. How do you like Roots here? I mean,
so Roots was, for my opinion, very great coming in here. The setup here, I think, is particularly great. There's great mat space, and there's a lot of fans, which I was very surprised about. Honestly, I'm not used to having this many fans. It is really nice. And then what I think makes Roots so special is the amount of people from different backgrounds and varieties that come in here because there's a lot of military personnel. There's surfers. There's just everyday construction workers. There's office workers, and we all come together. We all do jiu-jitsu together, and like it's a lot about. There's a lot of respect. It's all with love, and you get great rounds in, and you'll get better. But at the end of the day, it really is like a family in here. I can't lie.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. The big class, all of them tight knit. Very, everybody's good friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Hard rounds. Is there something, when you enter a round, do you have a specific move that you want to hit on that round, or you have a specific position you want to continuously get to, or you have any sense of direction, or you're just like, smash, or defend? Like, what's your go-to? What's your go-to?
For me, I would say if I'm ever standing up, I would probably try to go for an Uchimata, but it hasn't really been looking good for me so far, and something would happen. The other person would either pull guard or I get taken down most of the time. But honestly, whenever a live round happens, I either go for the Uchimata, or if they pull guard, I just try to get the side control as fast as possible. And then if I'm in the gi, I'm probably most comfortable doing baseball chokes. But
okay.
Yeah, without going too into it, that's probably
don't give away your whole game.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
So baseball chokes is your thing.
Yeah.
You like that? Okay. Heck yeah. Do you hit it often?
No, honestly, my highest success submission is the triangle.
Triangle?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
secret weapon. You didn't? Yeah. Secret weapon.
That's definitely my.
Keep that one locked in the chamber then at all times. Yeah.
Well,
baseball choke. Worst case scenario. Oh, I got to triangle somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Right on. When you roll, is it usually higher belts, or is it?
I would say it really depends on who's here, because at this gym there's a good variety between all the different belts. Like there's a lot of purple belts, tons of blue belts, and then there's also a good amount of white belts. So like some nights I'd go against like only blue and up, and then other nights like tonight I went mostly just against white belts.
Okay.
So
No, good.
Yeah, no, it just really depends on who's here that night, and it's a good mix, honestly, because I get to practice a lot of my defense with the higher belts, and then with the lower belts, like other white belts such as myself, I get to try and go for
your
things.
Game, yeah. Okay, yeah. So on that note, when you today was mostly white belts, how do you think you did? Did you hit a baseball choke?
I tried hitting a baseball choke on Dan, but he got
Dangerous
out.
Dan?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I don't really know how he got. I think he just stood up.
Okay.
But yeah, that was interesting.
Sounds like a Dan thing.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu's never just stand up.
For sure. I got one arm bar in, and then honestly, it was mostly I just got a better feel of playing off my back, since that has been a major thing that I've been trying to work on for sure.
Okay. So I did ask you, like, what's your favorite move? What do you like?
Yeah.
Is that baseball choke something you want to like perfect? Like what would?
I mean, it's the only reason why I go for baseball chokes is because it's a beginner friendly move, and it's honestly, you can do it from a lot of different positions, but at the same time it's not necessarily that strong compared to other submissions. But if there was a move I want to perfect, it would be the triangle.
Triangle. Okay.
Yeah. For
okay.
Sure.
So you kind of like the triangle.
Yeah, I do. I do like the triangle.
Okay.
That is what we're doing.
Is there any hiccups, or like what? Yeah. What would be the sticking point for you when it comes to triangles?
So with triangles, since I usually end up on my back, and the other person tries to pass, I'm like semi-consistent, maybe 50 to 60% of the time. I can get my legs. I can get the 1 in 1 out and get my legs like set, but not necessarily tight. And then I kind of lose it up at that point. A good amount of time.
So at the point where you got to get the arm over.
Yeah, the arm over,
when it starts
yeah.
to get tricky. Okay.
Yeah,
Me too. Me too. The whole thing, man. The whole thing's tricky. Okay, right on. So then, future goal, you're gonna want to try to.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to like better secure my triangles, how to keep them tighter, and then overall just how to set them up better.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah. Me too. Every single class, I gotta learn. I got learning something new every single class. How do you like Roots? We'll kind of tie it back into your experience here at Roots.
Okay. Well, I honestly I really like roots. If there was if someone ever came up to me and then asked me about how Roots BJJ is as an entirety, I would say it's probably one of the best places to train on this island. I would say not even to train, but one of the best places to even just check out or kind of just sit on the side because of how good the environment is. Because when I first walked in here, I could immediately tell that everyone here were great people, and the environment itself was kind of like this vibrant thing that makes you want to not only stay, but I want you to improve. But it can also be that environment that pushes you to continue going and pushes you harder. So great place. Honestly, I couldn't recommend it more to anybody. Honestly, definitely if you can, check it out. They have free, what's it called? Free open mat on Fridays. Just come on Friday. A bunch of people just coming on Friday from other gyms, and they keep coming back. Why? Because Roots is great. Roots is great.
Yeah. Right on. I like that. Cool. So you said the moment you walked in at Roots, you could immediately tell that the environment was good. Mm-hmm. Is that how it's been, like, constantly? Like it's consistent. Everybody here treats you.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like everyone here treats me great. I mean, as a white belt, there's a really like steep learning curve at the beginning for sure. I mean, that's what everyone tells me, and it's what I've been experiencing. So whenever I'm down or whenever I'm frustrated, and everyone in the gym kind of comes out, says their 2 cents, and it always makes me feel better. Not in the sense that like they're pitying me, but because they can actually genuinely relate to the emotions that I'm feeling, and then understand how I can improve and how I can not feel that sucky and realize that's just part of the process.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's nice. Leaving the ego at the door.
Yeah.
And no one's here to hurt you or hurt your feelings. We're all here to learn.
Mm-hmm.
We're all here to get better. Yeah, I like that. Absolutely. That's super good. Oh, dude, you got a stripe today.
Oh, yeah, I did.
You absolutely got a stripe today.
Yeah,
how does that feel? Second one.
I mean, the thing is, whenever I get a stripe, I never really expect it. Because the first time I got my stripe was maybe a week or two after I transferred gyms. Honestly, I definitely wasn't expected to get a stripe that early. And then today, I definitely wasn't expecting it because I don't know. I kind of just, I definitely, like, as time is going forward, I'm trying to take the advice of other people, and I'm trying to just have more fun with jiu-jitsu in general. And that's been helping me a lot more, honestly, not only get better, but to just enjoy being out here even more, which I didn't think was possible.
Like it so much.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Being a sponge, yeah.
Yeah.
Just every bit of information that comes through is just super important. Always learning. Mm-hmm. So you got 2 stripes.
I do.
A couple more, you have a blue. Maybe not even a couple more. Maybe these 2 stripes is all you need.
No, I'm okay. No, I definitely.
No.
Definitely not. If Dan and Gerald are 3 stripes, I'm pretty comfortable at 2 for now.
Okay. So you're happy with the 2.
Yeah, of course I'm happy with the 2.
Are you trying to compete?
I would say competing has been a main focus in my life, for sure. I competed a lot in high school and different things. Like, I said I did judo. I did air riflery. I did robotics. I did a bunch of things.
Okay.
And then it's just I'm doing college and work right now. And the thing is, if I were to compete, I would want to put my best foot forward. And I can't 100% say that if I decided to compete now, I'd be able to focus enough of my time and attention to competing. And until I can do that, I would say I'll just focus on developing my skills and developing strategies to maybe one day be ready to compete.
Nice. I like that. Okay. So you're in college.
Yeah.
What are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in information and computer sciences at the University of Hawaii at Manoa.
All right.
Very nice.
Smart guy.
Some would say so. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so you did air riflery and you did judo.
I did judo.
You did robotics.
I did robotics. Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta be careful because you're good on the stand-up. You're precise. You air rifling. You gotta be pretty precise, and then you're meticulous and you're technical.
Okay.
Enough to do robotics, right?
I will say though, my stand-up has gotten a lot worse since I did jiu-jitsu. Yeah, because
All right, man.
There was a big difference, and then I honestly just took a lot of time off, like from doing judo and then starting jiu-jitsu again.
Okay. Would you say your jiu-jitsu knowledge now might flow better with your judo? Like,
no.
Even though you took time off, you haven't left the mats. You're just learning something new. Do you think you might have more in the chamber now as a judo player or as a jiu-jitsu player?
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm starting to see a better blend between the two disciplines in martial arts, and I'll definitely say it is a lot better now, for sure, compared to what it was.
I'm curious for myself. What's your so you said you had a favorite toss into a. You think you could get that toss into a baseball choke? Just so I know to avoid it.
No, honestly, Uchimata into a baseball choke, kinda. I would have to get
like some crazy side control baseball.
Yeah,
choke?
I'd have to play like left-handed or something.
Okay.
Or I'd have to do some weird thing.
Set it up where you're choking with a strong hand.
I'd have to play left-handed for that.
Okay.
If I were, I don't know. I might have to think about that actually. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I would play left-handed. I might try that.
Yeah. You're gonna try combo that in now.
Maybe. Actually, yeah.
Heck yeah, man.
Thank you.
So right now, because you're in college, jiu-jitsu is kind of more of a would you say it's a hobby kind of a thing?
I would say it's a.
In the future, it'll be
Yeah, I would say it's a hobby slash like stress reliever or.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Definitely great.
Yeah. So right now, belts aren't really like a particular thing.
Yeah, for me, I'm not really trying to chase a belt. If I'm being honest, I'm trying to.
I don't think you should either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Belt chasing can get a little hectic.
Yeah.
But so if you never hit black belt, you're like or is that something you definitely want to do?
No, I would say in order to be a black belt, I feel like, well, a real black belt, I think you would have to dedicate a significant amount of your time into the discipline and on the mats. And honestly, I'm doing jiu-jitsu more as a like kind of guide me on the right kind of lifestyle as a hobby, as well as just having a basic self-defense just in case, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make it my entire life. Granted, it'll still definitely be a concrete part, just not necessarily a high priority.
Okay.
Among other things.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So you'd say black belt isn't necessarily impossible. It's just kind of
no. Yeah. Like if it happens, it happens. But I'm definitely not shooting for it.
Okay. So it's not really priority.
No.
So jiu-jitsu isn't like future for you. Like there's no like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. Yeah. Because some people they find jiu-jitsu and it's their life.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And then for your case, you found jiu-jitsu and you're like, I get in shape, I can protect myself, and it's just fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Heck yeah. No, that's awesome. You train a lot though for it to just be a.
Oh yeah, I kind of do, but I honestly just enjoy it a lot, and I want to get my money's worth. But even if like the main thing is I kind of have a problem. I think about jiu-jitsu kind of when I'm anywhere else here.
That's not a problem if you ask me.
Like it happens quite a lot. I'll be at work and then I'll think about what should I do the next time I practice. Or I'll be trying to do my homework and I'll be thinking, ooh, what if I put my hand here and then my legs are here? And it's just, and then whenever I get here, everything goes out the window and then I'm blank. I think about the jiu-jitsu the least on the mats, which I think is a weird phenomenon for me, but for sure, I just can't stop thinking about it.
So you're doing a lot of mental reps.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's super important. For me, it's helped me a lot. You know, in jiu-jitsu, it's helped my game. So I can only imagine it's gonna help yours too. Being as smart as you are, it's definitely gonna help you for sure. You can be able to put those pieces together.
Yeah.
You know, driving home, you're like, that's why I couldn't sub him. My foot was here, not there.
Yeah, that does happen a lot on my drives home. It does happen a lot.
You know, doing the dishes or something, walking your dog, and you're like, that's it. You know.
Yeah.
So, do you think jiu-jitsu has it been tough for you? Is it very physical, or you don't feel too beat up?
I mean, at first it definitely was, but since I go to the gym on my own, and then I'm also part of the Army RTC at UH.
You're very you're busy then. Physically, you're busy.
Yeah, I'm very busy. So my conditioning, I would say, is definitely pretty up there. And then I've been told by some people that I'm strong. So it's not the most physically demanding sport. It definitely can be, like especially in the gi. Some nights my forearms are kind of just completely burnt. Yeah. But I've not to like disrespect jiu-jitsu, but I've had physically harder or more demanding hobbies or activities.
Okay. Right on. Do you? I know I asked you earlier, but are you at all planning on competing this year or next year?
This year,
Kind of test your salt,
Yeah.
earn those stripes, kind of thing.
I'm definitely trying to do at least the in-house one.
Okay.
That
Definitely in
one-
December. Absolutely.
Yeah, that one I'm looking forward to, and then it really depends on my scheduling, because ROTC sometimes takes my weekends, so I'd have to check my scheduling and such.
Okay.
But if I can find an opening, and if I have the budgeting right,
Okay.
you might see me signing up. for
Okay,
sure.
cool. Yeah, because definitely after a comp, it'll be super cool to ask you all these questions
Yeah.
again.
Oh,
After that comp
Yeah.
experience, you can have a little bit more under your belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on, man. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
So,
That'd
I'm
be-
Nathaniel.
And I'm
Yeah,
AJ.
Perfect. Drop your Instagram handle.
It is Instagram at ajj.2007. Yep.
All right. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.